blood bags, insect candies, and sour toxic waste. In this video, we're gonna look at 10 weird candies you should never eat. Number 10, Tongue Two's Candy Tongue Art. This candy's been made available for a while now, and it's still in the market. No doubt it still exists because of how weird it is. This candy leaves a tattoo on you when you ingest it. This is not just a tattoo on any part of the skin, but right on the tongue. You must have seen candies that come with stickers or tattoos. Most times, as an adult, you just eat the candy and throw the sticker away because you didn't think it was necessary. Now imagine taking a candy that leaves a tattoo on your tongue. It seems some companies don't care about what society thinks about their products. They just go ahead and market their products anyway. These tattoos can damage the protective skin barrier, and once this barrier is breached, bacteria can easily enter and cause infection in the mouth. Judging from the ingredients used in making this candy, which includes natural and artificial flavors, citric acid, edible ink, also known as artificial colors, and aspartame, I don't think taking the candy while it leaves a mark on your tongue for a while is the best thing to do. Why have fun with something so dangerous? Just weird. Number 9, Dark Chocolate Crickets. This candy's a good one, but it's weird for some reason. One, of all types of chocolate, some of us don't appreciate dark chocolate. And if you must give us dark chocolate, please wrap it around something almost everyone loves. But you see, of all things that can be eaten, Don Boogie chose to cover roasted crickets with dark chocolate and amaranth seeds. No doubt this candy's healthy and full of fiber, but who eats roasted crickets and dark chocolate? Although the amaranth seeds give the candy a good flavor, if you don't eat anything like cricket, you definitely don't want to try this candy. But even if everyone finds this candy weird, the Chinese and other Asian countries might just make it their favorite because they enjoy crickets as a snack. Number 8, Zombie Candy. We all know that Halloween is themed scary. Everything about this period is about scaring one another in gifts, costumes, and even candies. But there's a company that thought of taking Halloween up a bit by making candies that look like real zombies. It would not have been a problem if these candies were only produced during Halloween, but what happens when Halloween's over and you keep seeing zombies in every pack you open? These candies come in different types of zombies. You can find different body parts, even the brain. When you look at some parts, you can see blood-like red caramel all over them. Zombies are scary. So scary that I pray they remain in movies and never exist in real life. It's just so weird to have to eat something so scary. If I had not seen other candies on this list, I would have said this candy is the weirdest of all. And if you also think this candy is bizarre, keep watching to see what's next. Number 7, Bowden Rice Candy. The first time I saw a kid eating candy with the wrap, I felt it wasn't right. So I took it out of the kid's mouth and taught him to unwrap his candies before he eats them. But after I learned about this candy, I don't know if I did right or wrong. This candy's just weird. There are no two ways about it. If you're the type that's too lazy to unwrap your candy, this one might be perfect for you. This is because this candy can be eaten with a wrapper. Strange, right? The candy is chewy and soft. It comes in orange or lemon flavor, and you don't have to worry about unwrapping it. The wrapper is said to be made from rice paper, which makes it completely edible. It's more weird how these candies are double wrapped. The first wrapper is plastic and not edible, but why not just leave it at a single wrapper to avoid confusion? I get that this company doesn't want anything to be wasted, but it can also make kids believe that all candy wraps can be eaten, which is just really weird. Number 6, Harry Potter Cockroach Clusters. We love Harry Potter. Okay, I'm not sure about you, but I love Harry Potter. So much that I fall in love with everything that reminds me of the movies. But not this candy. Okay, want to know a secret? No bug terrifies me like a cockroach. Learning about this candy called Cockroach Clusters terrified me more. Of all things to choose from the movie, why cockroach? The worst part is, people who tried to taste it said it tastes like a cockroach. The outer part of the candy is made crunchy like the shells of roaches, while the inner part is soft and easy to chew. There's absolutely no way to eat this candy without thinking about roaches in your belly. I won't even try to come close to it. It's too weird. Number 5, Gummy Boo Boos. Let's throw it back to when you were younger and you injured yourself on the playground. Your father picks up the first aid kit to tend your wound and wraps a bandage around it. Once in a while, when you look at the wound, you see a dot of blood from the injured spot, and that makes you cringe. That memory is what Gummy Boo Boos promises to bring back every time you taste the candy, eating the content of your own wound. This company made a candy that looks like a bandage, and right on it is a scab with red syrup. Maybe There's just no way to mistake the shape of the bandage and memories of you falling from your bicycle. You also think it's weird, right? You are expected to eat that. Number 4, toxic waste sour candy. As weird as this candy is, it gained massive popularity. There have been a lot of posts about it on social media as people join its challenge. They filmed themselves eating this weird candy and putting it up for others to see. The challenge is about how long a consumer can put the candy in their mouths. The manufacturer encourages people to compete against a friend, and that's the reason why it's everywhere. Don't think this candy is called toxic waste for nothing. It can be really toxic. First, it comes in a plastic that looks like a trash bin, and 2, it contains a high level of lead. Back in 2011, the candy was called out by the state government saying the candy is from Pakistan and that it's not safe to be consumed by anyone, especially kids and pregnant women. Apart from that, it contains a high level of acid that's bad for the tongue and also the teeth. You can tell from how you feel burns on your tongue when you take too much. Weird, isn't it? Starting out, things get even weirder. Keep watching until the end. Number 3, gummy body parts. Blair Candy Corporation is a weird company if you ask me, and soon you'll agree with me on this. This company makes candies that look very weird and creepy. The candies are made like human body parts like the eyes, ears, feet, brain, fingers, etc. These are absolutely disgusting and a total disaster. Even though the look is very weird, the texture and taste make it weirder. They're gummies that give you the impression that you're biting the flesh of whatever part you're eating. The craziest part is the eyes. They're made to be squishy like real eyes. This is gross, just gross. Other than the fact that it has bad taste, each gummy comes with its own marshmallow roll. That's nothing like a good idea. One piece of advice: if you can't eat human body parts for real, don't try this candy. Number 2, Hot Licks insect candy. You've heard about candies that are made to look like bugs and some wrapped around roasted crickets, but this one contains a real scorpion. Yeah, you heard right, a real scorpion. Wait, what was Larry Peterman thinking? How did he come up about this weird idea? It turns out his company has an insect farm in California where most of the insects he uses in making candies come from. But that still doesn't explain why you have to put a scorpion in a candy. We all know scorpion stings and it can be really painful. If you've been stung by a scorpion, you won't come close to this candy. But relax, it's a dead scorpion. According to Larry Peterman, he thinks the candies are healthy because they don't add preservatives, but bake the scorpions instead. Truth is, there's nothing bad if you have no problem eating insects, but you have to be sure you want to do that with this candy. This candy is nothing like your regular one that melts in a few seconds or minutes of licking. You have to really take your time to reach the baked scorpion. And once you free the poor scorpion from its sugary tomb, be ready to welcome a pungent, nutty smell strong enough to overpower the artificial scent of the candy. Even if I'm not bothered by all of that, I just can't stop asking myself, what if the scorpion's not dead? No, 1,000 times no. And finally, to the long-awaited candy on this list, number 1, mini blood bags. If there are people who enjoy drinking blood, undoubtedly they're vampires. No one had to teach us as kids that blood is not edible. We just know. And if you're ever found craving blood, you might be taken to the hospital for psychiatric evaluation. Oh yeah, it's that serious. So why would anyone choose to make their candy like a bag of blood? Maybe this company thought of everyone as vampires, looking at how they decided to make candies that look exactly like mini blood bags. This company must have run many ads to get people's attention and have them understand that it's really a candy and not blood. If this candy ever finds a way to the blood bank, you won't be able to find the difference between the candy and real blood. Just take a good look at it. Parents reacted with horror as soon as they learned about the candy. This strawberry-flavored liquid candy produced by Essex toy firm PMS International comes in mini bags that are marked as blood type A and labeled delicious and sweet. Just imagine your child sucking out of a bag of fake blood. It's just totally weird. I think if we all start to take this candy, we might just end up being real vampires. Enjoyed the video? Now watch this one.